All right, here I am with my next interviewee, Butter. Sawadika from Thailand.
Hi สวัสดีค่ะ
Butter was my student in New Zealand for quite a long time. We had a really good time in New Zealand. And Butter, tell everybody a little bit about you. What do you do in Thailand?
Now
Yes.
I open a small business in Thailand now.
That's so nice. I saw it. And what do you sell? What do you sell?
I sell about bakery tools and chocolate and marshmallow and butter.
Butter, right?
Yeah, butter.
It's so funny, right? Thai people have these nicknames. I remember you, we would call you Butter. And I was like, Butter, because you were one of the first students that I taught from Thailand. And I was like, Butter. And then we had some other students from Thailand, and their nicknames were Ice. The other one was Steam. Fire. And I was like, that's so cool. That's really cute.
It's not weird, right?
No, it's cute. It's smart, you know, it's just different. Like for me, it's just really not strange, but different. You're like, oh, it's another culture, because we have different nicknames in Brazil. So we usually get the person's name and we use it in the diminutive. So like little Wagner. So Wagner is my name, but in Portuguese it's Wagner, and we say Vagninho. So like tiny Wagner, or Tanya, little Tanya, you know, so always. And in Thailand, you use other words, right? Like ice, cream, fire, butter. Butter is very cute.
But my name is quite weird, because in Thai I have another, right? It mean nõi, but some people can pronounce it, you know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. And then when I tell them butter, some people are like, what?
Yeah, right. I remember Johnny has a very difficult name in Korean. So he said, just call me Johnny. Johnny is easier.
Yeah. I know.
Korean name is not easy. He said, just call me Johnny. It's easy. When people call me, some people find Wagner difficult. So I say, call me Felix, because I have three
beautiful name, right?
Woo, yes. Wagner, Felix, D. Camargo. So I have last name, middle name, and first name. So when it's too difficult, I say Felix. Felix is my name. Yeah. But I don't use it very often. Yeah, some people have a difficult name to pronounce. Like we try, and sometimes it's difficult, especially for us from the Western world, you know, like from America, Brazil, Peru, because our language is different. So it's syllabic, like Wagner. And then in Chinese, Chinese is very difficult. You speak Chinese, right? A little.
Not much. Some words.
You understand Chinese, right?
A little bit.
And you didn't you study Korean or Japanese?
Japanese, right?
Yeah, you studied Japanese. I remember that. Yeah. You study a little bit of Japanese. You know a little bit of Japanese. Or not?
Yeah.
You don't? I have a student, I think it's another student from, maybe another student from Thailand. She knows. Now, I have a question for you. So our interview is about your experience learning English in New Zealand and in Thailand and in your free time. So, Butter, what was your English like before studying in New Zealand? Was it good?
I think it's good, but I can't communicate, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
When I speak with the native language
Native.
person,
Yeah.
yeah, I like
You
I
can't.
don't know everything. Yeah, I can't hear everything.
All right. I see.
Yeah.
And then, and my other question is, did you learn English in Thai school or on your own? Or did you study alone at home?
In my school, they teach and they have a foreigner teacher.
Yeah.
But my family, they can speak English, all of them. And then that proved me to speak English when I'm go to abroad.
All right. And you have a lot of foreigners in Thailand, right? A lot of people that
yeah
come to Thailand, and you have to speak the language, right? Because they
yes
bring money, right? Business.
yes
A lot of things. And did you struggle while studying the language? Was it difficult for you to study?
Grammar,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Difficult.
Now also.
What was it like for you? What was your experience like when you were studying in New Zealand? What did you feel about studying in New Zealand?
I like it. I love it.
Why? Why did you like it?
Because I think I met a lot of people from everywhere.
True.
And I think New Zealand people are nice, very, very nice.
Yes.
Very, very sweet.
True. They are.
Yeah. Too kind. We can talk with a stranger.
Yes. It's very different, right? People talk to you. Do you remember one time, I think you were with me. It was you, me, right? Tanya, King, the Thai
yes.
boy, and I asked you to go outside and interview people and the square across Kiwi. So we walked across the street and you started asking people questions. How many cell phones do you have? Do you live near here? Were you there? You were, right?
Yeah, I were.
And the people were nice to you guys, weren't they? They were super.
Yes. Super friendly.
Super. That's really good. Now, my question is, when you were learning English, did you translate all the time, everything to Thai?
No. For me, no.
Do you think that would help you or not?
Some word I must, but some word is very normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And some conversation is, how can I say that? With some conver is very like trick.
Okay, difficult to understand. But then one word, not everything. Just
yeah, that I mean.
Okay, yeah, so not all the time. But do you think that translating everything is a good idea? Like every word?
I think it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good idea.
Why?
Because if we if we all translate all the time, how can I like Nana?
Lana.
Do you remember Nana, right?
Nana. Yeah, Nana, the Korean. Nana.
Yeah. She always use to translate and then she can't speak English very well, right? Yeah. Something like that.
Nana was like,
sorry, Nana.
I miss her. I haven't heard from her in a long time. I think I think she went to China. It was very strange. She was doing her pathway in New Zealand. For those of you who don't know what pathway means, pathway is like you prepare yourself to enter college, to go to college.
Yeah, I know.
And she was doing that, and all of a sudden, she decided to move to China. I'm going to study Chinese and I'm going to learn. And I was like, Chinese? No. But she was in New Zealand for such a long time. And I said, now you're going to study Chinese? I said, that's great. And she left. I think she left New Zealand with her brother. Yes, I think she did. Because he told me, he said, she said she's going to study Chinese now, going to China.
But I saw her last time on Instagram. I think she got the boyfriend, right?
Chinese.
And a Chinese. Yeah.
Chinese boyfriend. Yeah, he's from China. I know.
Yeah.
So,
and I think she go to China because him.
Yeah, definitely. I think he did. She fell in love with him, and she's so funny. But yeah, that's true. She used to translate all the time, so her English was very poor and very difficult to communicate. She was very smart. I remember she knew how to draw very well.
Yeah,
knows a lot of things, but a lot
good
of
drawing.
What is it?
Good drawing.
Good drawing, yes. But I mean, a lot of translation. And now, what is your English like now? Is it better now or not?
It's better, but my pronunciation is getting worse again. And grammar too.
We had some pronunciation lessons, remember? We did some pronunciation exercises. We had some one-to-one tutoring, and it helped you. I think your pronunciation is pretty good now. I mean, it's easier to understand you. It is. I don't think it's difficult. For me, it's okay. Do you think, another thing, do you ever use English during the week? Do you have to speak English or talk to people in English in Thailand now or not?
Just one person is my customer.
Oh, okay.
He is my customer.
And then is it easy to talk to him?
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's good. But yeah, now we have COVID, right? But before COVID, did you have a lot of English customers, people that only spoke English or not?
I don't have because I just opened my shop not long time.
Yeah,
2 months.
2 months. Oh, okay, it's recent. It's recent. Now, do you think you still need to study English? Is it important?
Yes. I need.
But when you were in New Zealand, do you think it's just living in New Zealand was going to make you learn the language? Like, oh, I live in New Zealand now, so now I can speak English, or it's not like that?
Yes, it like that.
Yes. Do you think, for example, when you're living in another country where everybody speaks English, do you think you still need to study a little to learn, or you don't?
Yes, of course.
Because many people come to me and they're like, oh, I'm going to live in the US. I'm going to live in England. And then I'm going to learn English. And I said, not really. You need to study. You know, you need to do a course and practice on the streets. Okay, I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to do some exercises, listen to music, read, find a friend on the internet, and then be like, oh, hi, how's it going? Practice. So it's
on
not
Tinder, right?
on Tinder, maybe, or there is another app called Tandem, Tandem, and you practice English. People are there to learn new languages, not dating, just learn. So you say, oh, I speak Thai and I want to practice English, and I can teach you Thai. And there are people, girls, boys, and they're like, oh, I want to learn Thai. So we do some language exchange. I have a student that does that. She says it's really good. It's a very good way to learn. Do you think it's possible to learn English very fast?
Yes, it's possible.
How fast? Like speak English very well in 3 months, 6 months, like advanced?
I think you for me, speak, talk, and listen.
Yeah,
some
but
music.
like, no, what I mean is, if you study 6 months, do you think you can speak English like fluently, like very good English, or you need more time?
For me, need more time.
Yeah, right? I mean, you can learn English in 3 months, speak like you, right? You studied in New Zealand for what?
Yes.
8 months? How long did you study in New Zealand?
6 months.
6 months? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were there 6 months. Okay, you learned a lot of things. You can talk, you can go shopping, you can talk to native speakers. But if you want to be advanced, very, very good English, you need to study more, right? It's not you sleep and then, oh, now I speak English.
I should stay there.
Yeah, right. So it's not that. Last question. What would you like to say to people that want to learn English? Like someone is trying to learn English. What would you say? What are your tips?
Pay attention.
That's very good. And study a lot?
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah. A lot. And practice more.
What?
Practice more.
Practice. Yes.
Yeah.
True. Do you need to make English part of your life? Like reading, listening to music, writing, to
listening to music. Yeah.
So English needs to be in your life every day. You listen to music, you read, you study, you do things.
Yes. And Netflix, right? Netflix, right?
Netflix, yes. Netflix
yes.
is a good idea. That's really good. And what did you like about studying with me?
Funny.
I'm funny, right?
No.
Was it fun to study with me?
Yeah.
We had a good time, right? We would go out, we went to coffee houses to practice. Remember we had those competitions? You, Mandy, Cam, Tanya, and I asked you to go out and find stuff, take pictures. I said, okay, now go find stuff that I need and talk to people. That's
and a lot of people, and I miss Tanya, right? When? Where's she?
She's in New Zealand. She became an early childhood teacher. So she teaches in New Zealand.
Kindergarten, right?
Yes, she's teaching the kindergarten kids. And she says she's having a very good time. She really enjoys it. Her English got better. And I'm going to talk to her, I think, next week or this weekend. I'm not sure if she's busy. but she said she's getting better. She studied, she went to college, she did a course, but she said she's still studying. She said, no, I'm still studying. I want to learn more and have more opportunities. Like if you want to get a high position in a company or a school, you need to speak very good English. So if you know very good English, they will hire you and be like, okay, yeah, you can do stuff, because it's all, can you do stuff in English? You're smart, but can you do it in English? Ah, okay, so I need to study more. That's very good, Butter. And what is your Instagram? Tell everybody what your Instagram is, because you have very nice pictures.
Okay. NEAYNOM.
Yes, that's right. I'm going to put it here so people can see it. Well, that's it, guys. If you want to learn more about the English language, go to English with Wagner and stay tuned, because I'll be interviewing new people soon. All right. Let's say we're here. Okay. But I'm going to say goodbye to everybody that is watching us. Bye-bye. See ya.